It's Ray Gift TV.
Ray Block TV.
Let's get right to it.
Some stuff popped up, and the only thing made me think about you because it's involving this hype man.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Did you read the transcript, though?
Yeah, I went through them and
the conversation with person.
Conversations and see what I'm hearing. What he's saying. Okay, you saying. I get it. Could be some truth, may not be. But what got my attention is the fucking the other boys' conversation. Pistol Pete.
Oh yeah.
Pistol Pete's conversation with the other boy, rest in peace, who was like, "I'm not doing that," and he like, "Bro,
You're gonna go down that avenue though?
No, this is real. See, I hear what the hype man is saying. He did this, young chicks, this, that. It's
Right.
kind of like until them young chicks pop up, right?
Right.
Until the young chicks pop up, it's just talking conversation because you ain't the young chick. But as I look into, I'm listening and I'm reading.
That's what it said. The Pistol Pete dude said.
See, the Pistol Pete is hollering at Percy, right? Rest in peace, right? And he want Percy to line old boy up saying,
yeah, but he said,
this
is an important part. Pistol Pete told Percy, he not even mad about the writing part, because that's hard to prove. That's not easy to prove. He mad about the deepin. The deepin is the chick, the bitches, the boys. That's in TS language, that's bitches. So he talking about the bitch.
Oh,
so that's the main important part.
See, we gonna miss that type of shit. So I'm like,
yeah,
that damn dude, Pistol Pete, he was doing too much talking.
Yeah, but Joe let that happen. You know, the crew reflects leadership. You already know.
Now hold on. Let me tell you what I respect about Percy. He tell Percy, you supposed to be loyal to Joe. Boom, 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 boom. Percy say, you been disloyal to Joe. You violated Joe.
Yeah, it's always been that friction. I'm sure you was in death row. You know the criminal niggas in the background. They always got that. Yo, I'm more.
So, but did I miss that? Was it some Pistol Pete slander going at Joe at one time?
It was Pistol Pete feeling a certain way that he ain't get his just due, just like Percy also felt that way. Like the pay, that limelight that they were supposed to get, like they done brought the most macho, the leader of this, henchman, squad, whatever. They felt like they put in a lot of work and put it in compensation. That's when they was like, damn, am I on speaker?
No, we live. We on my YouTube channel. I can hear you.
So what was going on there is a fight for power of who's going to be, Joe's main dude. So when Pete was talking about, we put all that work in, and Percy said, Joe wasn't even there when we had to hit the streets and represent. So Pete returned and said, who you telling? You know what I'm saying? We put mad work. Joe wasn't nowhere around. He wasn't even with us. We had to face that type of problems, and we had to represent for him. So they was mad talking about Joe. They was both feeling the way about Joe. But I think at the end of the day, Percy was invested economically with TA. I think that he was holding him down.
He was loyal to dude.
Yeah, he had love for him. But I think even more, it was monetarily too. Like
he told him, he was like, hey, y'all catch up with him, but it ain't gonna be my doing. But okay, so here's the thing, right? They say it was an underage female that Joe flew out here from another country and got her a BBL because I guess her body was it was what it's supposed to be, right?
Yep.
Now, what was sick about that, if this happened, if you get a 15-year-old a BBL,
that's
her body's going to continue to naturally grow.
Yeah.
So
That's thick shit already for a dude that's over age like him. Like, he had to be like 40.
But here goes the thing, though, bro. You don't hear nothing from the female. This is all the hype man.
Well, the thing with the hype man with TA is that the thing with that is that you remember if you go back a couple of years, 3-4 years, when they first broke up, Joe started like disrespecting him on here, online, and on shows. He'll call him the couch surfer. He explained the story that he was in a place over there in Dubai, and TA embarrassed him. He had his pants sagging, and you know what I'm saying? You know, like he was a bum. You know, like what he did to me. You know, that heavy all day, and I'm a bum. That's what he does. That's what Joe's MO is. So, they broke up. TA told him, "Oh, you want to do me like that, right? Whatever." So he set out to do a campaign warning Joe, like online, you know, like 'cause he had to use the internet as his weapon. So he started warning Joe, "Yo, you don't want me to start talking about Chiquita and the bananas or whatever the fuck the little girl's name was, right?" And he was like, "Yo," that's like telling mad stories, like he walked in the room, and then Joe was there on his all fours, his knees and shit. 2 French girls were giving him a, you know, they went to eat on him with the whole chili, and then he dripping, they was dripping like saliva, all that type shit. That he was part of that. So he was embarrassing Joe, but also telling him,
But was he embarrassing Joe, or was he just talking shit?
Nah, he was embarrassing Joe.
Let's be real. How do you have access? How would not you, but how would he have access to that room?
That's his tryst partner. That's his tryst partner. When I was there, we had access to the rooms. It was like rooms that niggas was running trysts. It was like different red light special rooms. For real. So I understand. That's me from back then. TA was like the new Dirk Diggler, I guess, in the crew. I guess you know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That he get all the girls, he bring them there. So Joe uses type shit like that. And I'm sure he had that confidence with TA. That's why TA was kind of like throwing him like, you know, the old Wack 100 special. I got the tape, nigga. You don't want me to come out with the tape?
Nah, but see, I don't think TA got no tape.
No, he don't got no tape, but he got the information. He was there. He's first person on that. So he could tell them stories and be like, he could stand on it.
So where are these alleged women that was involved? Have any women ever came out against Joe?
I never been around where he had a relationship with anybody underage. Me, but I was too.
No, but what I'm saying has any female has any female ever came out against? I've never heard a female come out with allegations.
Shit, you hear me?
I can't see you.
Yeah, me either. I'm over here frozen over here. I don't know why.
He probably got a call or something.
Yeah, I did get a call. So what I gotta do?
You see the little like swap up top with the little arrows going in a circle?
Yeah.
Hit that. I usually hit that and it'll bring me back. See if it bring you back in. If not, you might have to leave and just hit the link to come back in. You still there?
You can hear me?
I hear you.
But you can't see me? I
can't
myself.
See. Leave and come back in. Leave and just hit the link again.
Come back in.
It's Ray Gift TV.
There we go.
It's Ray Gift TV.
There you go. So, let's say at the end of the day,
there's 3 girls that were named in the complaint, right? They got the girls thing. They just blurred out their face, so they obviously exist.
They got the girls what?
They got the girl like they were chilling with, I guess, with Joe and them, like in an ambience with a room, but they got their face covered with black. You know what I'm saying? But they got three different girls, and they got definitely a phone conversation with one of the girls and their cousin, and they speaking about how messed up that was that Joe did that. So they got it.
Wait, that he did what?
That how messed up it was that, you know what I'm saying? I guess she became a born again Christian. So there was a speaking with TA. They got recorded.
Oh, no, I've had that happen with me a lot of times. People call. But even then, bro, I feel like, so it's not even the alleged girls. It's TA exposing what he knows, but the girls aren't coming with the allegations. This is TA.
This is TA. One of them feel like, you know, repentance and shit. So she won't, like if the cops subpoena them, they'll go and testify. That's what I'm saying. So it's a civil, it's a threat because it's a civil. Like if it goes criminal, they could subpoena them. Like the women are forced to come. And they got
this how Puffy started. Diddy shit started civil, then crossed over to criminal. But
and
it also in the long run.
I know the narrative right now. Maybe some people feel like, yo, TA is like snitching on this nigga, and TA's a money grab. And at the end of the day, y'all seen the story. Y'all seen the warnings TA was giving them. Like, yo, just give me my money. It's not like he was saying, I'm gonna extort you for more money than I want. Pay me the money you owe me, or else I'm gonna talk. That's
so the bottom line is this. Let's just say what TA is saying has some truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
TA just as guilty then if he was there.
That's why you gotta believe him even more, because he's implicating himself. He doesn't give a fuck. Well, remember, he also heard that those threats over the phone. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? That hit might have been out there. That money on the head. You know what I'm saying? That people are looking for him to do him harm.
You talking about the 50 Cent thing?
No,
that's what he expected. Look.
Right? The Pistol Pete, and Percy, and the Rich Player dude. It's a transcript in there, a real phone call. They got a real phone call of Rich Player talking about, nah, he dead.
So
he's super.
Wait, is this a wiretap or this TA?
Do you remember Jim Jones? When you had that little thing when he was reporting?
Yeah.
Same thing, but worse.
Okay, is this TA's phone record or this a wiretap?
No, it's TA's phone call, either TA's phone call, a phone, or Percy's phone. One of those.
Now, here goes the thing, baby. I'm not bothering you, am I?
I think it's Percy's phone. I think it's Percy's phone. It was Percy's phone, if I'm not mistaken, because Percy made the call.
Does Percy reside in New York?
Percy's dead.
But TA resides in New York.
Yeah.
Percy got killed in the club about a year or so ago, right?
And that's the fucking restriction. That's what I'm saying. You start doing the crazy conspiracy theories, you start seeing a phone call, then out of nowhere he took TA's side, then you don't know if that, you know, did that happen because he took TA's side, then he got killed. Start going crazy. This is the novella I'm talking about. Like, these niggas is crazy talking like that on the phone. So, you know, my mind over here, I'm watching from a distance, and I know how real shit can get, nigga. I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I wasn't there for all those extra years. There was more money, more crazy shit, and Joe's leading this, and you only hear rumors in the street. I walk about it because I talk about it because I walk about it. So I'm in this Bronx street, and I know they talking and they plotting, but they know they gotta respect my side because it's also dudes over here that get down, and in TA side too. And TA side too, they gotta respect to it. So they gotta speak up on you. They can't do it out there.
So let me ask you, Cuban. Listen, let me ask you, and I'm asking you this as a man. Fuck what went on, fuck whatever beat, as a man.
Yeah.
And you knowing that crew, like I know my crews I come from.
Don't ask me something you won't ask yourself that you was in that group.
No, I'm not. Do you, if you had to say, all right, out of 100%, what percent of this is factual coming out of TA's mouth versus he may be putting a little extra on it because he's a little mad? What would it be?
About 90.
Factual?
Yep. That I think like
Yeah.
90. The only thing that's far stretched is that 4,000 that he banged out 4,000. It was forced. That part.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
part's a little embellished. And I understand how you gotta play. You know, when the lawyers talk to you, sometimes they tell you, "Yo, listen, you gotta play like you're the victim to all of this." So I'm sure that was like, all right, he's playing a little too much victim. I'm sure it was a time that you participated and that shit got addictive to you. You was doing it. So you know what I'm saying? We don't know that as men. But
So listen, no, look, I fuck with Joe. I fuck with you too, right?
I used to fuck with Joe too, man.
No, so you think, okay, what's the probability of you think
It's right.
some of the women may come to the forefront?
And one of them is God that can make that happen. The other one's probably money could buy them off. I don't know.
Now, it's kind of ironic. I know TA probably been saying, hey, this, or else. But soon as Joe kick off a new business venture, soon as the Joe and Jada show kick.
Nah, this was happening for 5 years already. Joe paid. All Joe had to do was pay that man what he owed him.
Well, if he didn't pay him over the last 5 years, why he didn't come with this 5 years ago?
He did. He was on the net. He was warning Joe. Yo, Joe, give me my money or I'm gonna start talking some shit. And he said, I'm gonna go nuclear in a minute. Give me my money, Joe. Give me my money. That nigga, he was saying it like this, for real, on his Instagram, on YouTube. Joe dismissed it. Joe said, I ain't giving you nothing. That's what he did. That's what Percy said. That's what, if you check out the conversation.
12 minutes.
If you check out the conversation, Percy said,
you looking at it.
Yeah, Percy broke down the whole timeline.
Bro, listen to me. Listen, I'm gonna be real. Joe, as always, I know people got these things.
Joe is a thief, my nigga. Stop. He's a thief. He robbed pun. Once he robbed pun, he's capable of doing anything.
What you mean a thief?
He's a thief. You say.
Cuban link pulled up on Wack 100 and went off. Joe should have paid TA the money. What do y'all think about that? Be sure to like the video, go ahead and share the video. Be sure to tell a friend and tell a friend. We got content. But until next time, it's your boy Ray. Get them go. God bless.
Peace.